people, you know what? This is my day off. I'm not even supposed to be here, but when Star Wars says jump, I jump. People, welcome to a very spontaneous double toasted movie review extravaganza. Ooh, Martin, we better stop. We kill Martin. Martin run out of breath.
Can't go on. Oh, wait, wrong black artist.
Yeah, wait, get up, champ. Get up.
Get up.
Oh, people. Sorry for the late start today, because this was a very late start. You got to see some behind-the-scenes stuff, but we were not really supposed to be here today. But that new Rogue One trailer, it dropped, and people said, I want to see y'all talk about it. So I got my ass up today out of bed. In my drawers.
Yeah, I didn't like that part.
With a nice bowl of cereal in my hand.
A lot of it dripping from your drawers.
Yeah. And my crack and everything else. But I got up for y'all to talk about this trailer. You know, Rogue
Sammy,
One.
come look at this.
Yeah.
No, not this.
Hey, Sammy, you seen this trailer, man?
Oh, God, Mommy.
And Star Wars 2. But yes, people, they dropped Rogue One, a Star Wars story. Now, you heard about them releasing a Star Wars movie every year. You remember when they made you earn Star Wars?
That's true.
Now they just giving it away. We can't even keep these Star Wars people. They're going off the lot quicker than we can sell them. Yeah, people, a Star Wars movie every year. Some people say, man, that's way too much Star Wars you cramming down my throat. But then some people see what they got and like, oh, wait a minute. I didn't know you had that gourmet shit. You know? So now we got Rogue One, and a lot of people have said, Corey, you've got to talk about this. What will you do if they break you? If you continue to fight. What will you become? Ooh, you know, before we actually get into our reaction, let's talk about somebody else's reaction right here. I don't know why they even put this at the end of this trailer. Look, did you see the whole trailer? I don't know what was going on with Mark Hamill at the end of this trailer right here.
Wait, but it bleeds into the next
Mark,
thing.
this past year has been an amazing one for Star Wars. Not only did the fans help to make
That motherfucker feeling the force of the LSD kicking in. They're like, what are you looking at, man?
I know. I cracked up watching that.
It's like problem.
And I know he's there because it's some charity that has the force in the name of it. He's playing off that. But it's like, man, you got to smile. If
You got to smile or something, man. It's like, whatever charity it is that he's doing this for, he don't like it at all.
Jedi's fucked me over.
Yeah. Fuck these kids. Shit, I was asleep.
I devoted my life to this shit. Look where it got me.
What are you? It's like somebody like flicking his ass off camera. You know, fuck you, Mark Hamill. Motherfucker, fuck you too, man.
Honestly,
Mark.
The Force Awakens, it ends with me going like, man, I can't wait to see what Luke is going to do when he comes into this. And I'm looking at this, I'm going like, man, that's all right.
Yeah.
Just leave his ass on that island.
Apparently he gonna sit there mad as fucking just stares. Look, he's mad.
He is.
That motherfucker owe me money.
They stole my chicken recipe.
What's wrong with you, man?
My living herbs and spices.
Smile. You ain't been doing nothing but the Joker for years, and now you finally got some work, and you over there getting mad as hell. Come on, man. You know you wanted this shit.
Can't believe they making me do this again.
I'm done with this. I'm looking at a scene right here. Martin, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
How much do stormtroopers weigh? Do you know? If you ask me, they must be light as fuck, because when they get hit, those fuckers go flying.
They do that.
every time they get hit, those fuckers go flying there. Star Wars flips stormtroopers like burgers, man. You see? I mean, you don't believe me. I mean,
It's a planet with a lighter gravity.
I guess so, but they're the only ones. They're the only ones going flying. Look at this shit. Woo, 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 woo. They did it in the last trailer. They do it.
And it's funny how much that's a movie trope that an explosion goes off, people kind of get blown in the air, not get their limbs ripped off, or get torn apart by the shrapnel.
No, they just go flying up in the air like toys and shit. It's almost like they're action figures.
Like ragdoll physics.
Yeah, exactly. You're hired. Come on.
Now, can you shoot? No? Good.
Now here's the thing. That man, actually they'll turn you out in a minute. If you in Star Wars, they'll if you in the wrong spot, they will flip your ass no matter what. That's how they determine if you stormtrooper material. If you just if you just stand in the wrong place. Look at this shit. Like this dude right here.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Lost his hat and everything.
He was just ready. He tripped.
Yeah. Star Wars would turn your ass out in a minute with a flip. Where was I? Oh fuck yes! Yes, I love this shit, man. This is what I was talking about when I was talking about what I want to see in a Star Wars film.
You know, man, before I watched it, everybody's on Facebook going on about it, saying pretty much what you were saying. And
Go ahead.
yeah. So me watching it today, I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like it, but not be all that impressed by it. I was wrong.
Yeah. People, let me tell you what's up with this. See, y'all thought I was nitpicking. Y'all thought I was just talking shit because I wanted to talk shit about Force Awakens. And my deal with the Force Awakens is that the reason why I was talking about it because, as I said, they made...
It wasn't this.
No, because they made... No, not because it's not this. It's specifically, they remade A New Hope.
You're right.
And I'm looking at this and I'm saying, now, this is different. I get it. And that's just what I wanted after The Force Awakens. The Force Awakens was safe.
Yeah.
Now they can do something with a different tone. I mean, if you look at this, first of all, this is a story where there's no mystical powers really involved. Mm-hmm. You know, it's supposed to be more of a war story. So not only does it allow it to be different in tone, but it will allow it, in a way, it allows it to go back and be what Star Wars felt like in appearance too. You know, everything is gritty, everything is dirty. It makes this world feel a little more tangible.
Yeah, look how gritty that ship is.
Well, you know, that's the Empire. They got money, man. You know,
model, man.
But you know, I'm talking about everything else here, man. I'm looking at some of the stuff that they have here in this, like Donnie Yen, martial arts legend Donnie Yen in here. You know, he's there. He's doing martial arts. Damn, he knocked the fuck out this stormtrooper. I don't even think that was a siren. I think that was him screaming. You hear that shit?
It's like they just hired security guards to be stormtroopers.
They went back there just dead on the ground.
Like they're not used to shooting guns. They're easily beat up.
They easily knock the fuck out. You know he's gonna get shit from the other stormtroopers. Bitch, you got beat up by a branch. Get your ass in this ship right here.
Only time people are scared of stormtroopers are when they're in numbers.
Yeah, exactly.
But when it's like 1 or 2 or 3, everybody's like, eh.
Because they're by themselves, they ain't shit. Look at him. He don't even know where he is right now. So you like, did I teleport somewhere? I was looking at an Asian man just a little while ago. Got your ass beat up by a broomstick. They have things like the AT-ATs that we see here. That makes sense to have them. I mean, they're part of the war. You know, they're war machines. They're fighting in this movie. That makes sense to me. But what I like about this is that you're not seeing a bunch of things that, as I mentioned, that is going to either appeal to kids or get some cheap fan service. You know, I'm looking at what they do here in the movie. Not to say that they won't be there. You know, I'm sure we're going to see some aliens somewhere, but they're not pushing it in a trailer. There's going to be a robot sidekick, Alan Tudyk.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this right here.
Right there.
Alan Tudyk is going to be a motion captured character in the movie. You know, the actor Alan Tudyk. And I'm willing to bet that robot right there that we see is some sort of sidekick for them. They're just not really saying what it is yet because they don't want to push that.
I'm glad he's not cute.
And that's another
I'm
thing.
so glad he's not little and cute.
Yeah, people, we're looking at a robot that's humanoid. You know, maybe he'll be like a less annoying C-3PO.
You can only make less.
You know what? And speaking of which, I'm going to talk about that in a minute before I leave this part right here. While I'm on this scene right here, we're talking about all the grittiness and how everything is dirty, but notice that even when they make stuff clean, they're still going back to make it. It looks like a modern film, but just by putting in just a few sets, that looks like it's from the 70s. That motif of the original Star Wars movies, especially the first one. Here, where they're in some kind of train station or something. I'm looking at this, and it's very 70s looking. If you look at it, it's sticking to they're not trying to make something the mistake of the prequels where everything looked more advanced, and then all of a sudden they went back like 40 years.
Right.
But it doesn't feel like they're trying too hard. Like I'm looking at one of the actors here, Bill Mendelsohn. And Bill Mendelsohn, who I love that actor. But
that's him.
That's him, yeah.
Wow.
And Bill Mendelsohn, I think he's an Australian actor. But looking at him, now, see, that's another thing. That's very 70s. They got the villains rocking them pimp capes. You see it?
I know.
With a collar, too.
With a collar.
I ain't gonna lie. I saw that outfit. I was like, man, I want one of those.
Man, that's smooth as hell, ain't it?
Yeah.
That's pimping right there.
He's going to make sure the Galaxy knows that the Galaxy is his bitch.
Yeah, see, he put a pimp cane right in his hand right there.
Got a pimp cane
Put a
and
hat on
everything.
him.
Black gloves.
got gloves. You know he's running holes on the side. And what's cool about this is that now this is proper fan service. And now this is this is an area I'm not sure about, so fans will have to correct me. But I think that he's a general from the books, or he's part of a military lineage from the books, or some sort of rankings from the books. So they're even going back without having to call too hard for it. If you know who that guy is, then you're fucking and cool. If not, it's not a big deal. You just know he's a motherfucker with a cool ass cape.
Right.
Not as cool as your boy Lando, though, right there. Lando rocked that shit, man. Look at
Two-tone.
Look at he's trying to fly. Look at
I believe I can fly.
Yeah. I said, you are fly. You can't fly. First flying brother in the galaxy.
Colt 45.
Space Colt 45. You know, speaking of C-3PO, like we brought up a little while ago, and bringing up characters that you might recognize, one of the worst pieces of fan pandering that I've ever seen in anything, not just Star Wars, any property, is in Star Wars. When Anakin built C-3PO.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
The fuck was that all about?
Yeah, it's like we got to crowbar this robot into every single thing.
Yeah, you know that when I say fan pandering, that is George Lucas just trying to just trying to say, hey, people, remember C-3PO? Well, he's here too.
Right.
And I know, man, see, this is what makes me mad about y'all's fans. Y'all try to excuse everything. You know, you kiss-ass fans out there, well, you did hear them say that they wiped his memory clean. But what about Anakin?
Right.
Yeah, at some point, Darth Vader would see him be like, yo, C-3PO, what's up, homeboy? I'm your father.
Right.
You know?
But he might have been like, hey, I built a lot of robots over time. That was just one.
Brother, don't do this.
No, it doesn't even add to anything. It doesn't add to the story. It has no purpose whatsoever at all.
No,
That's the
it
thing.
doesn't.
You don't introduce it if it doesn't mean something.
Right.
And it means nothing.
Right.
Could that have been any robot that Anakin built? Yes.
He did the pod racer. If you want to make him a builder, like they kind of wanted that to be set up as, have him build the pod racer. That's all you need. I mean, in the context of the movie.
But it was almost like they said he did, and he did this. Is like, oh, he's so mechanically inclined. That's the Force.
Yeah.
And then it never got brought up ever again.
Other than he was a halfway decent pilot.
Like, it didn't even bring it up in the next movie.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
that's how bad the writing was with that. Which is why I look at this, and they bring up characters, but the characters make sense. They have the fan favorite. What's her name? Mon Mothma. Mon Mothma. And Mon Mothma makes sense to have in here. Why? Because she was the woman that gave the briefing on the Death Star in Return of the Jedi.
Many Bothans died to bring us this information.
Damn, that made her depressed as hell. She
know.
must have been sleeping with one of them.
She took that hard.
Oh, that shit just kicked in many Bothans. What the fuck am I?
Excuse me.
It was the 80s, so.
Her stomach must have been hurting or something. I gotta shit, everybody. I'll be back. You know, that's played by the original actress who played her is Carol, I think Blackiston is her name. Mm-hmm. And looking at this right here, they got another actress to play her, and that actress is Guinevere O'Reilly, who
They
looks just
clone
like
that
her.
lady.
Yeah.
They clone that lady.
That's a totally different actress. I think that she was
job.
supposed to be, and she dodged a bullet. She was supposed to be cast in the prequels somewhere, and her scene was cut.
Oh.
So now they brought her back. Baby, you dodged you dodged a cannonball with that.
Career-saving dodge of a cannonball right there.
God damn, they got in that 70s disco dress and everything.
Neo would be jealous.
I mean, the casting in this is uncanny. Right here, if you look at they talk about somebody tweeted out generations of this character, and if you look at it, it's like, wow, this woman was born to play this role right here.
Yeah.
But it makes sense. Why? Because she's talking about the Death Star in a later movie. This is her thing to do. Bringing her into this film, that's a story choice. That's not a fan. That's not fanfare choices right there.
Yeah, right.
You know,
Service.
Fan service.
She serves a purpose.
When I look at this, another thing that they're talking about, now you're talking about some rumors that they're doing here, and they're talking about how some other characters might be some other people. Again, which it makes sense. You probably know this character because Biggs was a dark lighter.
Oh yeah, with Luke's friend, right?
Luke's friend. And they're saying that
Is that Diego Luna?
That's
That is
Diego Luna.
They're supposed to be the same person?
and they're saying they're not sure. They're saying that the rumor is a lot of people are making that rumor out there that Diego Luna might be Biggs' dark light or whatever. And that's only because they both have the same porn mustache right there.
Right.
Because if you know Diego Luna, he's Mexican, right?
Yeah.
And he's
got a thick accent.
He's got
Thick.
a thick ass accent, unless he became an incredible actor in the last couple of years.
And British.
But Biggs wasn't British.
Oh, what, was he not?
No. God damn, what kind of Star Wars fan are you?
Man, it's been a while since I've seen him.
It's been a while. Biggs is not British at all. Biggs is an old corn-fed motherfucker.
Hey, how are you? Hey, come here. I'll be right up there with you. And if I got stories to tell you...
You sure you can handle this shit, sir?
Yeah, man, we were talking over here.
I know, yeah, man.
I haven't seen this guy in years.
I know. You come over here to say something shitty to me.
Just to embarrass me in front of my friend, man. You handle this shit, you suck-ass pilot?
farm boy. What you gonna do with this Smallville?
You can handle this machinery, you country motherfucker? God damn, man. I mean, he ran over the embarrassment.
The point of it.
He been waiting on that moment all day, man. You know what? And I like the way they fucking with George Lucas with this. You know, they said, hey, you know what? We're going to take your movie and we're going to remake it, put a new title on there, but everybody going to know where it is, and it's going to be better than your shit. And now, I don't care what you say there, Sammy. They said, oh, and by the way, these prequels that you got over here, fuck that shit. Fuck them.
It is like, this is how you make a prequel.
We're gonna show you how to make a prequel of your own shit.
A Star Wars story.
If you ain't been fucking around.